All right, so we are live. Let me just jump on Instagram and we'll make us live here too. And then there's a couple things I wanted to go over before we start live. All right, so we're gonna call live expireds today. Just for I'm actually we're only gonna be calling. It's 8:40. I'll start at 8:45, and then we'll go to probably 9:30 in that area. My mother is here, and I'm gonna be going out to breakfast with her and her friend. So, yes, that is accurate. So I'm gonna just reiterate today, once we get some people that are following and listening, that's why you see me in a different room today. I'm here because the kitchen is being used daily by our friend. That's why I'm in this room. This is actually the other room that we use for when guests want to stay. So I'm prospecting here. So, okay. Just some deals that so things have really turned around. I think I shared with you guys that early on this first quarter was very challenging, very challenging. We had 6 deals, I think, 5 or 6 deals. Just, we're talking 2 or 3 commercials and then a couple, 3 commercials, I think, and then some other deals. Either the buyers backed out, they couldn't get financing, they wanted to renegotiate terms while we were in process and getting ready to close, and the sellers basically told them that we're not, you're bound to this, and buyer backed out on one, and, bec yes, the seller could probably take legal action and sue them for the deposit, um, but they did not, they chose not to. I am indifferent to it. If they wanted to do it, I would have been in support of doing it. They spoke to their attorney, and their attorney advised them that it probably wasn't gonna bear any fruit, so they didn't. So, yeah, it was a very, very challenging first quarter. So before I start making calls, I'm gonna call today from about, another couple of minutes, 2, 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna do it till 9. Again, I'm in this room because my mother is staying with her friend here, and I've been spending a lot of time with them, so we'll go out and do breakfast today, probably around 30, quarter to 10. So, I will share with you guys that I have no problem taking a shorter day prospecting and doing those kinds of things for the relationships, like the relationship with my mother when she's here, and I only get to see her. I can see her whenever I want, but, during the week, I'm doing this, and weekends generally are, something else. So when she's here, I'll drop everything and spend time with her. So I'm not one of those hardcore, "Yep, I've never missed a day of prospecting." That's you know, I do really well for myself, and am totally fine not dropping 100 deals, 150 deals a year, just being a machine. Like, that's not me, it never will be. I don't want that to be me because I value when things like this come about, I can change and, you know, wanna be a part of that. And when I say that, again, my mom's like, "I want you to come for breakfast with us," and I'm like, "I'm gonna come for breakfast with you." So, we're gonna cut prospecting short today, but we're still gonna call from about now till 9:30, maybe whenever she knocks on the door and says we're leaving. I'm gonna go change, and then we're gonna go. So, I'm not encouraging you guys at all to not work and do what I'm doing, which is, again, I'm not this machine. There's people in our organization that are literal machines. Monday through Friday, even Saturdays, they are calling 3, 4, 5 hours a day and probably booking 2 to 3 appointments, a week, which turns out, whatever, they're doing 150 homes a year. Again, I don't want that. That's not me. I wanna be able to pivot when my mom's here and she says, "Hey, we wanna spend time with you," and I'm like, "Yep, we're going." So, the value that I put on relationships is higher than the value that I put on money. So, if that makes any sense to you guys, then, I hope that, but everybody do you guys. If you want, you know, to not do that, then and be continuously churn out, do 100, 200 deals a year, do them. I will support you and help you in any way I can. So, all right, we are getting ready, so I'm just loading up my dialer. And again, feel free to comment, guys. I mean, I'm giving you a bird's eye view of where I'm at now. That's why I'm in this room. This is like the guest room. So I usually prospect in the kitchen. You guys see like the like cabinets and stuff, but obviously they're here, so I don't do it in the kitchen. So, all right. So here's what we're gonna do. And again, I really appreciate you guys tuning in that want to watch and listen. I'm going to be calling residential expireds today. There are a couple commercials that I'm going to follow up with regular calls because I didn't get a chance to get in touch with them yesterday. We put 2 deals. We have 2 deals. My partner and I, just so you can do some updates of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deals that we have active. We now have contracts on one of them, and then another one looks to be coming, today or tomorrow. And these deals have been sitting for 8, 7, 8 months, and we told the sellers we're pulling them off the market because we don't wanna put them on. It's not what we do. And then they pivoted, sellers pivoted, took a reduction, and now magically, interesting how that happens. Magically, we get deals, we get offers on the property. So that's what's happening. So we have 2 more d so out of the so I have 5 pending right now. That's gonna end up being 6 at the end of today, and then possibly 7 by the end of tomorrow. And then we have 1 property that's gonna be going um, live, and just to share, and I wanna share one more thing with you guys before I call. Gotta love these people. So, yesterday, I had a gentleman call me about one of my listings, and this listing was listed, I think, last year. I just pulled it off, and we relisted it. So hot, like, "Yeah, yeah, I wanna go see it. I'm gonna send you my proof of funds, like, we could possibly be under contract by the end of tomorrow if you let me go up and see it. Let's just show it to me," and I said, "Hey, this is what we'll do." Now, I knew this guy because he called me the previous time it was listed, and this is advice for you agents out there that list property and buyers will call you to go see it. My advice to you is do not jump at the minute a buyer calls you about one of your listings for them to go see it. Vet them. So I vetted this guy, and come to find out, he still doesn't have his prequel. "Oh, but I'm paying cash, Dan. I'm paying cash. I have cash." I said, "Hey, I appreciate that. So let's go see it. I wanna go see it." I said, "Do me a favor." I said, "Here's my email." And I texted him my email. I said, "Send me your proof of funds, and once I have that, we'll go and I'll set up an appointment. It's a vacant unit. I'll set up an appointment, and we'll go and take a look at it. Why can't you just show it to me now?" Isn't that interesting? So because I vetted him, now he's getting annoyed because I'm not just gonna go jump and tell him, "Yeah, let's go see it," in 2 hours or 3 hours. No, my friend. No, that's not how we work. There's a process. I'm not at your beck and call. Not what we do. You send me the proof that you have the ability to purchase the property, and then once you do, I'll check my schedule, and then we'll set up a time and go take a look at it." And the buyer didn't like it. So what did he do? He said, "Okay, no problem. I'll send that to you, and then, call me back when I do." Do I have his proof of funds? No. That's my advice to anybody who lists property in high volume. Just vet the buyers first before you go and just run out because you think you're gonna double end a deal, okay? Just sharing that with you. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Oh, and if you guys notice, unfortunately, I don't have any music playing today. So, YouTube, I apologize. I'm very sorry. I didn't know that when I have music playing and then, I start making calls, if YouTube hears the music. I don't have a copyright, like, so for example, I played Alice in Chains, and Metallica yesterday, so the YouTube cut off the video and said, "You can't this video is not able to be seen. Do us a favor if you want it to count towards your views and stuff," which, that's fine. You have to edit and then resend it to us. So, I just figured, "Alright, we're not gonna play any music anymore." So, that's why we have no music. I had no idea you have to copyright music to listen to it while you prospect. So learn as we go, guys. Learn as we go. And here we go. I'm just gonna write in here real quick. Remember this, guys. The juice is in the follow-up. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We are ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna be dialing. Here we go. It is dialing. So let's see if we can set an appointment today. It's boring without music. I gotta be honest with you guys. This is like blah. I need music, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see. So it's ringing. Oh, hello. Ah, that's definitely not the owner. All right. I have 2 Greek owners here, and the person's message was not the Greek owner, so that's a wrong number, so we'll delete that out. Okay, that's a voicemail. That's a 212 number, interesting, that's New York City, old school New York City number, old school. Hello? Oh, okay. So we're ringing, it's ringing. So remember, guys, I have um, a triple line dialer, and, I don't have people on the DNC. It shouldn't be calling people. Hello? Yes. Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I work at a property that was for sale. It was over in Patterson on East 23rd Street. Am I calling the right number for that, ma'am? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this the wrong number? Okay. Sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. Yep. She was so let's get out of that. Oh, here we go. This is a ring back. Let's see what we got. This is a ring back. Hello? Oh. Okay. Well, we got another ring back. Let's see. This is a 929 number, though. I don't know where 929 is. Let's see. It's ringing back. Yes. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, hablo inglés, ma'am? Okay. No hablo español. Okay. All right. So she was Spanish. The owners are Greek of this property, so I don't think it's them. All right, we keep going. See if we got. I mean, I called before 9, so the pickup rate should be good. No, it's a $600,000 property in Linden. So again, it's Gree. Hello. Yes. Hello, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Mark's Place in North Bergen. Did I? Yes. Hi, ma'am. Oh, okay. If you don't mind me asking, I'm actually an agent. Are you related to Mr. Felix? Okay, sure. That'd be great. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. So, uh, whoever it was knew the owner and said, "I'm gonna have him call you." And I said, "Okay, are you related to him?" She said, "No, but I'm gonna have him call you." So, I have 2 other numbers for him. This property is it's over $1,000,000, and it came yeah, that's legitimately an expired, okay. Let's see. So, if there's a ringback alright, that one went to voicemail. I'm just writing down the address of this one because if he calls back, I wanna make because it's the dialer's gonna go to a different, property. So, if he calls back, I wanna make sure that I have his name and the address. Okay, that's cool. We'll take that if she goes through with what she said. "Hello?" Eh, this is a nice one too. This is, in East Orange, 800 grand. Cool. We're getting some good expires here. If you just get the right number, that's the issue. We just gotta get the right number, and that's one of my complaints with hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on Stuyvesant Ave, in Irvington. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, ma'am? This one was a 988 Stuyvesant. It was on the market for a little bit. I'm actually oh, it's sold already? I didn't see that it sold. Okay. I'm actually a real estate agent in the area. If you don't mind me asking, did it sell this year or did it sell last year? Because I still have it as like it came off the market and it didn't sell. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, ma'am. All right. I don't think that I think that might be a tenant because this is a multifam and she's saying it's sold. I don't see this as sold. It's not coming up as sold. Yeah. I don't think this is her. So I think that is a tenant who does not want the property to go on the market again, and that's totally normal, guys, totally normal. So we're gonna delete her number, and I'm gonna keep the other one that I have. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale over on Lenox Ave in East Orange. Oh, okay, sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. Mm, alright, she's getting a lot of calls. She just yelled at me. "Stop calling." It's the wrong number. Okay. That's what you'll get, guys. That's what you'll get. Oh, look at that, man. One of the agents in hello? Hello, sir? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir? Alright, there was a language barrier there too, so I don't think this is a multifam. I think I'm getting the tenants, not the owner. Um, look at this. Just so one of the agents that's in my on my team in my line, he just texted me, "Hey man, the listing is live," and he just listed this property in Englewood. And hello, yes, hello, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that looked like it was for sale. I want to say about a year and a half ago. It was over in Parsippany. Yes, ma'am. That's fine. I'm okay. I'm Daniel. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. Man, I'm telling you guys. I am telling you. She said, "I'm gonna call you back." I said, "Okay." I said, it was about a year and a half ago." She said, "Yeah, yeah. Let me just call you back. I'm at work." I said, "Okay." So she when she answered, she was annoyed. But I'm telling you guys, man, you use ma'am and sir, it's a whole game changer. Total game changer. So, all right, let's keep going. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a home that was for sale. It was over on Sidham Road in Franklin Township. Yeah, that's actually why I was calling, ma'am. It looked like it was on the market, and then it came off the market, as, like, an expired or maybe pulled off the market. Actually an agent. Yeah, I'm an agent in the area. I just wanted to reach out and see what happened because it looked like a beautiful home. I was just confused as to okay, so just so I understand, if you had an offer on that that was reasonable in, like, the next 30 days. Yes, I have that there as, looked like 999, 999. So we avoid the mansion tax. Yeah, okay, so if we were to bring you offers, are you saying it's not for sale, you wouldn't take them? I mean, that's quite possible, ma'am. Did you have offers that were above 1,000,000 or no? Okay, so the offers were did you I guess a better question, ma'am, would be, did you have any offers or it wasn't okay. Okay. So you didn't really have anywhere to go if you did sell the property, I'm hearing you right. Oh, geez. Can can I if you don't and I'm Daniel, ma'am. Am I speaking with Ms. Ames? Okay, Ms. Ames, can I ask what I don't know who your realtor was. Was it a he or a she? And mhm. Sure. Oh. Right. Mhm. Wow. Yeah, I saw it. Can if you don't mind me asking, Ms. Ames, was there a reason when you initially listed it that you were gonna like, what were you thinking you were gonna do when you initially listed it? Ah, okay. Mhm. Okay. Wow. Sure. Yeah. Okay. And you did all that work. Good for you. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Mhm. 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 Oh, Ms. Ames, your house is not it's nicer than it's nice it's better than nice. You said my house is really nice. Your house is phenomenal. I'm looking at the pictures right now. It's beautiful. It's way nicer than just nice. You did a let me just take a step back and say, you've done a phenomenal job with this home. That's why I wanted to call you. I was confused as to what happened. I said, "How did this home not sell?" Mhm. Yeah, and then went back on her word. Oh, wow. Sure, sure. Okay. Yeah. Well, the yeah. Yep. Mhm. The yeah. The the hard thing about when and look, everybody has realtor the friends that are realtors, and usually it's multiple. The hard part about listing with one of them is if you have, let's say, 5 of them and you list with one, the other 4 of them are gonna be upset that you didn't choose them. It's hard. That's why I think it was okay, gotcha. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sorry that experience. Yes, you should. Yeah, it's unfortunate what's gonna happen. What's gonna and then you're Mhm. That's a shame. It really is. Because really, when you think about it, Ms. Ames, like our word is the only thing that we really have to kind of share with the public, for someone to trust, like, number 1, you had to trust her to listen. So to break that trust is that's a big thing to when your trust is broken, it's a long time to earn it back. So That's why, thankfully, I've never had I mean, I've been in this you don't know me from anybody. I've been in this industry since 1999, so to be able to do that, I've not had anybody thankfully say, "Hey, we're just gonna go another way." But I offer that, and I've say that, we write it into the contract. When you did it with her, did she write into there if after, say, 30 days or however many, if you're not happy, you can just tear it up? Did she write that into the contract or no? Ah, yes. Mhm. Wow. Wow. Mhm. Yes. Wow. Yes. It's a yeah. Th that's why I yeah. That's why I asked you, did she write it in? Mhm. Yeah. Yes. Good for you. Good for you. Yes. Yes. It's apparent. We write it in there because for your just for your protection, really, we write it into the contract. And for anybody that's, out there, what we do is if the property comes off the market and then, I speak to you and you actually have a motivation to sell it again, we'll write into the contract if after 90 days, that's it, you're not happy with the service we're giving, you are free to tear this up. But it has to be written in there for that to be binding. And unfortunately, you didn't write it, but it's okay. Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Well, let's Mhm. Yes. Yes. Y Wow. What the Yes. She gets half. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. That is just yeah. That is definitely unethical. That is that is very unethical. It's good for you. Good for you. Yes. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes. Yes. Let me yeah. Best Do you see yourself living there, Bessie, for like the next, let's say, 5 years? Do you see yourself living there? Could you live there and live there comfortably? Then stay there. Yeah, then stay. Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you wanna do? What do you like? What does your heart say? Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Yes. Yes. Got it. So you're the white elephant. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Well, let's do this, Bessie. If you're okay with it, I'd love to at least just send you my info. I know you're not looking to do anything right now, or it doesn't even sound like in the near future. But if you do, and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I want to get thinking about getting the house on the market. Before you even do that, I'd love to just sit down with you and go over a strategy and a game plan for your next move. And if it's that condo in that complex, perfect. And if it's not, you just want to see, hey, what realistically could I get for the home if I'm gonna move? We can go over that too together as a team, and we'll figure out, hey, is it the best move for you, or is it not? And maybe you just stay there for another few years. We'll figure that out together. Like, is that something you'd be open to? Probably. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Yes. No, not in your area. You have almost 2.5 acres, right? Yeah, yes, you're almost 2 and yeah, so, I mean, you're right. In Jersey, you're not seeing that kind of acreage with, the house set back like yours is. You just don't see it. So, I would love to do you want me to send you something like snail mail so at least you would understand, or do you want me to email you? I could email you too if you're open to that. It's up to you. And don't. I think yeah. Stay. If you enjoy the summer. I know. Enjoy the summer there. Like, take the summer here and just enjoy your home because you said you like hosting and having people there, and if after the summer, you're like, "Well, let me see how it goes," we can always talk about that. Well, let me just grab a pen, and then I'll take your email down. And we don't and what we'll do best is just so you know, I don't send you 100 emails. You're literally gonna get 1 email from me. It will be my introduction to you, a quick video, so you can kinda put a face to the name, and then there'll be some information about us, some references if you wanna check those out, and then you'll have my information. And once you're ready, which could be next month or next year, who knows? We'll at least you know who I am, and we can sit and talk about what your next move would be and realistic Bessie, expectations about where you would wanna be and how we can make that happen. And anything that you wanna write into the contract as far as what we just talked about, I'm totally fine doing. I've done it a hundred times. So, you will not and I'll share with you, you will not have the experience you just had with us. We don't d there's no way we would ever do that to you because, again, our word is the only thing that we have that we can share with the public. That's it. Your word isn't good, your word's nothing. Yes. 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 Sure. You weren't ready. You weren't e I c What's that? Yes. Mhm. You weren't emotionally it sounds like, Bessie, if I can share this with you, it didn't sound like you were emotionally ready to let it go. And that's okay. That is okay. Those are all things that, again, being in this industry as long as I have, I can recognize that very quickly. When a buyer has there's an attachment. Yes. Nope. Nope. Yes. The benefit of a condo is you don't have to do anything as far as maintenance. The downside to a condo is it's not a home like yours, so it's different. You have neighbors and that. So the trade-off is less maintenance, more easy life for you, but the flip side of that is, well, you don't get the benefits of just having a large home that's yours. And those are all things that we'll talk about. Okay. Yes, you know they will. Ah, love it. Love it. That's awesome. All right, let me take your email. I could sit and talk to you all day. Let me give your email, and then I'm gonna send you a quick video today, of myself and my info. And, yeah, what's your email? Mhm. Okay, perfect. I have it here. I'm gonna put an email together for you, and there'll be a quick, third. What's that? I'm with I'm a broker, and I'm actually with EXP Realty. So, have you heard of EXP? We're about there's about 90,000 agents, and we're competing kind of competing with the brokers that you were with this woman. Um, but we're about 90,000 agents, and we're international too. So the good news is yes, we market to Dubai. We have agents in India. We have agents in Peru, all over the place. The good news is your home will be exposed to all of them. If you decide at the end of the day, you're comfortable and confident with me, and you're ready to actually let the home go and move forward. But we'll talk about all of that, yeah, when we sit down and meet. 'Cause I'd love to sit down and meet with you once you're ready, but you're not ready now. So enjoy the summer. Take the summer off. Enjoy it, you know? No way. Look at you. Awesome. That's fantastic. Awesome. Listen, go have a great day, Bessie. I want to first thank you for speaking with me because I know your phone has probably not stopped ringing since the property came off the market. You, yeah. So what happens is, it's a good question. What happens is when your property comes off the market, unfortunately, for better or worse, it becomes public knowledge to anybody, but more importantly to realtors. So what they're going to do, and you're experiencing it, is everybody's going to call you and say, "You should list your property with me. I can get you this. I can get you that." And they're going to make 100 promises to you. Has that been your experience so far? Exactly. Exactly. Unfortunately, they don't come out of the gate. What's that? Yeah, they're not gonna come out of the gate and ask the questions that I did, which is, "Let me just ask you what happened?" Number 2 is, "What were you looking to accomplish with the sale?" And then number 3 is it even still important for you to sell it? And in asking those questions, I just figured out you're still emotionally attached to the property. You're not ready to get rid of it yet, and you shouldn't if you're not ready. Yeah. So, yeah. Yep. Good for you. Good. Well, that's true. Yes. And that's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. Nope. And the buyers know that, and you probably experienced it. If you're the white elephant on the block, buyers are gonna know that, so they're not gonna wanna pay top dollar for a property that's surrounded by let's call it lesser properties. If yours is by far the best, it's hard to get them to pay the absolute most for it because you're the white elephant there. They know they're gonna pay a premium. So, yeah, it's important. It's important. Uh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So the open market is the best place for you to get the most those buyers are willing to pay. And again, when you're ready, whether it's, next month, next year, whenever, we'll sit down together as a team and figure out the best strategy we can to position your property so the buyers that are going to come in, they're going to pay absolute top dollar for it. We'll figure that out. Yes. We get a lot of relocation. We do. And when they see value, when buyers see value, and they're gonna see it based on how we present the property to the public, the price we set on it, and then the strategy we do as far as that price, because there's different strategies. I'll go over all those with you, and then we'll pick one together as a team that we figure is gonna work best for you, and then we just go from there. Yeah, it's very simple. It's not your experience that you had, Bessie, should not have happened to you, and I'm sorry that it did, because it's that's unfortunately, there's agents out there that'll do that, and it's not gonna serve you or them as w that's the other thing. Well, they're gonna either come from a place of desperation or a place of contribution. I try to go from the latter. Yes. Why she's telling you that, it should never come out of her mouth. That's crazy. Well, listen, Bessie, go have a great day. I really enjoyed thank you for sharing with me what you did. Enjoyed our conversation. Yep, I'm gonna send you an email today, okay? I appreciate you, Bessie. You too. Take care. Bye-bye. Alright, wow. That was a lot to unpack, but, how do I say this? She said, "Daniel, I probably had 200 phone calls in the last 3 days." You're the one that I just spoke to now. Look, what were we on the phone for now? 25 minutes? 30 minutes? I know basically everything about this woman. She's not ready to sell it yet, but she said, "I have friends that are, but I wanna sit and meet with you first. You sound like you know what you're talking about, and you're also not pressuring me because you said what you said is accurate. I'm not ready to sell it yet because I'm still emotionally attached to it." But I have her email. And what we're gonna do is put a video email together. I highly encourage you guys, if you're gonna do this, put a video email together. Don't just email someone. It's boring. Separate yourself from everybody else. put a video email together, 30 seconds, and introduce yourself to these clients. So that's what I'm gonna do, and, yeah, we're gonna that's what I'm gonna do. So, she's not ready to sell it yet, just so you know. She said, "I'm not selling this thing." I've had people offer come and knocking on my door. It's a beautiful home. It's, almost 2.5 acres, and, it's completely redone. But in looking at I was Googling as we were talking, and her neighbors' homes are not even close to hers. So she is clearly the white elephant on the block, and that will be challenging to get what she wants for the property. We'll go over all that together. So, yeah. Alright, so hang on one sec. Mom? Oh, okay. I'm still here. Alright. Alright, cool. So, yeah, so that's basically that one. Um, I'm just gonna write down her name and address, and we're gonna send it out. Do you guys have any as I'm sitting here, and I see there's some people on Instagram and here, do you have any questions? Do you think I should have said something different? Did you like what I said? She is going to sell this at some point. She also has relatives, that are elsewhere. But again, she sat and lit up to me when she was describing the house, and immediately I'm like, "She's there's an emotional attachment here." She was gonna buy a condo near it, but it's a condo, and it has very, very high HOA fees. And she said, "I love to play my music and play it very loud. Sometimes when I bring people over, we stay up till 3, 4 in the morning." And I was like, "Okay." So, these are things that is a and you know what she said to me too, and I told you guys, I get this a lot. I get it a good bit when I prospect. She said to me, "Something just told me to pick up the phone today. I don't know why, but your number came up, and I just figured, let me just call it." You know how many times I have sellers tell me that? And then she said at the end of the conversation, "I really enjoyed talking to you." Thank you. Why did she enjoy talking to me? Because I didn't pressure her, I didn't tell her anything about me. Finally, at the end, she's like, "Well, what brokerage are you with?" And do she started asking me about me, because at no time in that conversation am I telling her the only thing I said about me is I've been in the industry since 1999. That's it. So, alright, I'm just gonna go get a refill real quick, and then we're gonna keep calling. So, just give me a minute, and, I'm gonna get some more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do an hour. I can do a half hour. Oh, this is I already set like an appointment, so I'm good. If you guys wanna do a half hour, I can do a half hour. I'm fine with that. Alright, cool. So, my mother asked me, "Are you able to come with us? We want you to come with us." "Yeah, I'm coming with you guys." So remember, I said before when we first started, I'm cutting the prospecting short today because I'm going to brunch with my mom and instead of prospecting till, 2 hours, 3 hours, an hour and 20 minutes, and I don't care, guys. I'm good with that. I know there are agents out there that be like, "Oh, that's blasphemous. You should be prospecting for 3 2, 3 hours every day." No, that's not what I do. I adjust to the surroundings around me. Again, I don't need to do, 100 homes, 150 homes a year. Like, I just don't, I don't I probably will never do that because of the I'll adjust to I'll pivot when things come up, but for the most part, each day, I'm prospecting 2 to 3 hours, but when something like this happens, I have the ability to pivot, and I'm making my mother's day and my friend's day because I'm gonna go to brunch in 20 minutes, so cool. Alright, oh, let me just make a note in here. We're gonna call Bessie back, call Bessie back to see received my email. She's a teacher too, which is really cool. I got her early, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call her back tomorrow. Alright, so we're ringing up again. Let's just do it. This is what I love. Hello? Hello? Oh, this is her. Cool. Alright, this is, good morning, Teresa. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a real estate agent in the area, like the Newark area. I just wanted to reach out to you, ma'am, regarding a property that was for sale over on Alexander. When you have a moment, if you could please give me a call or even a text is fine if that's easier for you. My number directly is 973-255-8714, and I'm Daniel, and I'm with eXp Realty. Actually a broker right in the area. Okay? Alright, hope to hear from you. Thanks, Teresa. Alright, that's a good number, and we're gonna call this one back. Alright, call tomorrow. So we're gonna call her back tomorrow. When I finally get, like, good numbers, I'm gonna call them back the next day. You are definitely going to do. Okay. So it's ringing. Oh, this is a good one. I think this one closed, though. No, it didn't, but that's okay. Alright, I got a voicemail there. Gonna pivot a bit. Okay, it's ringing, just so you guys know. It's triple line. Hello? That is well, that might be the owner, actually. Let's see. Who knows? Hello? Oh, good morning, Frank. My name is Dan. I'm actually a real estate agent, in the area. Frank, I was reaching out to you. We had a couple people that were working in the area as far as buyers, and I just was curious. I know your home hasn't been listed for a long time. We were just curious to see if there would be a scenario where you possibly would put the property on the market. 'Cause again, we're working with some in the area, and I'm just showing them some older homes that were on the market, and old properties that were listed. So if this is of interest to you, please give me a call. My number is 973-255-8714. Thanks, Frank. That is his number. We are going to delete the other 2, and then what we do with that is now it's just gonna have his number. This is commercial. Here we have that number. Oh, you know what? I should probably call him. Let's redial him. I wonder if this is his right number. Oh, you know what? This was listed already. I can't call this one. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. He was listed already. Alright. I remember that was the one yesterday that it was like 4 it was commercial. It was 4 buildings, I think 4 or 5, and one of the buildings within that package was listed, so I can't call it. Hello? Yes, hello. Hi, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. Um, it was over in Adam Street in Watchung. Uh, did I happen to reach the owner back, sir? Oh, I think I have a wrong number. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. Okay, take care. Yep, this one sold 800K. Yeah, okay. This one's in well, this is a old one. Is this an old one? Is this even yeah, this is hello? That is not the owner. This is a hard part when it's pulling some older listings, older expires. So hello? Yes, hello, sir. Hi, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on Geneva Street in, Elizabeth. Did I did I happen to reach oh, it's not you, sir? Oh, okay, sorry about that. Okay, alright. I'm telling you guys, man, the sir and ma'am, it goes places. Use those words. He was into the, "Who's this? Why are you calling?" "Nope, not me." He was on the DNC. So, you get him with kindness, man. Get him with kindness. Damn, voicemail. Nope, but that property is still available. This is one in Elizabeth that I've been trying to get in touch with for a while. Alright. So our pickup rate, as you can tell, has dropped, but we did get that's kinda how my prospecting has gone. I get, like, one really good one in the beginning, and then it kind of tapers off. So but what I'm gonna do is log off a little bit, and when I come back for for, uh, for Bessie. That's what we will do. So it's just ringing now, guys. Some of the things that you can do in the meantime when the dialer is ringing is, um hello? Hello? Can you hear me, ma'am? No. Damn. Alright. It's gonna keep going. Nope. Alright. Yeah, this is tough. So I'm firing through right now, and yeah, she took the bulk of the call. I've been on for about, I don't know, 35, 40 minutes now, 40 minutes, and she took the bulk. Hello? Nah, voicemail. She took the bulk of it. So and that's fine. I'm fine with it. If I can build a relationship with someone like that and then just keep following up with them. Hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale last year, over on West Front Street. There was a property for sale on West Front Street? Oh, ma'am, yeah, I was just my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that looked like it was for sale last year, in Plainfield on West Front Street. T Wrong number. I'm sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. Alright, alright, wrong number. This is the thing, it's like when so when you have wrong numbers, like and these are properties that were listed, it's just there's constant wrong numbers, and what could I do? I could have my transaction manager just pull numbers all day long. Or that's the owner. Alright, so I have a good one here. This is the owner. Good morning, Jen. My name is Daniel. I'm actually a broker in Hudson County area. I wanted to reach out to you regarding a property that looked like it was for sale over in Bayonne. So if you have a moment, please give me a call today. My number directly is Wednesday, it's about quarter to 10. My number is 973-255-8714. And again, I'm Daniel, and I'm a broker right in the area with DXP. Thank you. Yeah, that's her. I know that that's her number. So we'll keep calling. Never know what you're gonna get. Forrest Gump. Never know what you're gonna get. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. Looks like last year, over in Plainfield on West Front Street. Wrong number. Okay, sorry about that, sir. Okay, alright, wrong number. Boy, and this is Jill. See, she's still yeah, she's off the market. Alright, let's see, maybe it's her. H yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. I was over on Edison Road in Sparta. Did I happen to reach the owner of that? Is this Mr. Gonzola? Oh, I'm sorry, so I called the wrong number. Okay, sorry, sir. Sorry about that. Okay, alright. That is the reason I thought it was him is it was the first number that came up, so that's all right. We'll keep trying. I don't even know who that is, but that's not the right number. So as you notice, guys, Red-X has a lot of wrong numbers, a lot of wrong numbers. I it's there are some right ones, obviously, because we do connect with hello? Yes, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was over on East 24th Street in Bayonne. Oh, I'm sorry about that, ma'am. The owner, Mrs. Ms. Ma. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright. So the number that that was for the property that, I knew was the I should have just moved it. If you notice, these are just there's nothing I could do about it, they I've called them, but, unfortunately, they do have right numbers and they have wrong numbers. Just unfortunately, the wrong ones are more right, at least in my experience. So, but I'm grateful to even have it. Yo, what's up, Cassidy? Oh, that is the real estate agent. That's another complaint that I have. They don't delineate real estate agents' phone numbers correctly. Somebody's calling back, but I don't know who that is. It's not. So we're just going through. We're going to residential expireds today, Cassidy. We had a really good phone call this morning with a woman who um, she's not looking to sell right now. She shouldn't have even listed the property. She was not ready. Her agent did not ask her proper questions to see if she was ready to sell it. She was not. She started getting offers. She had it on the market for a week and got anxiety because she wasn't ready to sell it. And the agent would not let her out of the contract. So she literally had to, within a week, had to wait 6 months to get out of the contract, have it expire. He was pissed. But in true Dan fashion, we connected with her and I got her email and she said, "I'm not taking any more calls from anybody. I'm tired of my phone, but something told me to answer when you called." Hello? Damn, voicemail. So we have her email. I'm going to send her um, a video introducing myself to her with our information. And when she's ready, we will sit down together as a team and figure out when she's ready. Hello? Oh, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, my name is Hi, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was it looked like it was for sale this year. It was over on Wetmore Ave, I should say. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, ma'am. Okay. All right. She was very nice. Don't know why my number's there. It's not my property. And we move on. It's an LLC. The LLC is probably, yeah. The LLC is pulling wrong numbers. So, yeah. So the agent, so imagine that, guys. You list a property, like, no, that is not the owner. Imagine you're a seller and your agent tells you that if you have any issues, what's the voicemail? You list the property, the agent assures you that you can tear up the contract if you change your mind, and, like, the next day to the day and a half after, she changes her mind, and the agent says, "Nope, I never said that." How shitty is that? That's her experience. That's what happened. So, that's what happened. She's super skeptical, wasn't ready, and asking her pointed, specific questions. Hello? She was not ready to list the property. She wasn't. She still has an emotional attachment to it. So I have her email. She's into my drip, go into my email drip, but I'm gonna send her a quick intro. And, hello? Oh, there we go, ma'am. I'm sorry. I was talking to my colleague. My name is Daniel. I was actually calling about a property that was for sale. I was over on Renner Ave in Newark. Did I happen to reach the owner of that? Oh, I guess not. That was a quick hang up. Alright. Um, so yeah, that's her experience, and she's pissed, and she had to wait. She had to wait 6 months. She knew that she didn't wanna sell within a week of listing it and had to wait 6 months because the agent lied to her and wouldn't let her out of the contract. And now everybody's calling her, telling her to list the property, and she said, "You didn't do that." How you connect with her? Nope. Voicemail. All right, so the pickup rate here has significantly dropped, so I'm probably going to call for maybe another 5 minutes, and then, we're gonna be good to go. Yeah, I'll go till 10 o'clock, and then I'm gonna call it a day, guys. We got some brunch to do and some breakfast to do with mom, so that's more right now, that's more important. These fucking dummies. Please. Nope, that's not the owner. Hello? Yes, hello, sir. Sir, my name is Daniel. I was calling about a property that was for sale. It was a condo over on Conrad Way. Did I happen to reach the owner of that, sir? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Sorry about that, sir. Yep, wrong number. This is not him, so we're gonna delete that. Alright. Jesus, come on, man. There we go. Yeah, I think we're pretty much gonna call it a day. There's not much going on here. People aren't picking up. Yeah, another voicemail. Alright, we're gonna basically just, call it a day. I keep saying that, and I keep I keep re-ringing it, like, I keep clicking yes as if I wanna keep calling, but I'm like, "Ah, I should just 86 it," but I don't have like, it's the drive to keep going, but I know nobody's picking up. Yeah, they're all picking alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna 86 it. Alright. I'm gonna summarize today, how it went. It was good. We again, if I can make one solid connection a day where it's either an appointment or, an email where I'm gonna have a future appointment, that's my goal. I have that today. We connected with a woman who had a really, really shitty experience with her agent. Unfortunately, the agent lied to her, told her that you could tear up the contract at any time. It was word of mouth. Not it written into the contract, and when the seller wanted to actually tear it up because she wasn't ready to sell it. She still had an emotional attachment to it, and I figured that out within 10 minutes of talking to her. This agent at a prominent, franchise decided, "No, I never said that," and made her wait 6 months to put the property on the market. It wasn't taken off, and she had to wait 6 months to pull the property off. People were calling her, she did not wanna show it, but because the agent would not and then she did something else that the seller that the woman described to me that is really, really unethical, and I'm just amazed that agents would do this, and I'm not gonna say what it is, but it was a really super unethical thing to do that she tried to get the seller to do, and it just was a bad fit. It was a bad fit. So, unfortunately, there's agents out there that do these things, and the ones that actually come from a place of contribution, which I described to her, and she said, "Yes, this agent was desperate, and it was clear in what she was saying." So, these are the things that you have to overcome when you're talking to sellers that were on the market 6 months, they come off the market, and the day they come off the market, they're getting bombarded with phone calls from agents like myself, brokers like myself. How you present yourself to them And the pointed questions that you ask are gonna determine within 5 minutes whether that seller is gonna talk to you or whether they're gonna hang up on you. So, again, I'm detached from the outcome, whether we have an appointment, we work together, or we don't. I'm fine either way. I'm trying to figure out through questions, can I help this woman? Does she have the ability, which is ready, willing, and able to have an appointment, set a listing, sign a listing agreement? She's not ready to do that yet, but she will be soon. And by soon, I mean, I don't know. She said maybe in the end of the summer. I'm thinking it's probably gonna go longer. And the reason I say that is when she was describing her home, her whole demeanor lit up. When she was talking about the place she was gonna move into, it was a di it she didn't get as excited. So she's not ready to let it go yet. But I have her email. I'm gonna send her a quick intro, then I'm gonna follow up with her and say, "Hey, did you get the email? Do you have any questions about what you just saw?" That's it. And then we go from there. So that's the summarization of what we did today. It was a quicker session because again, um, I'm going to go to breakfast with my mom and her friend. So yes, at 10 o'clock in the morning when I should be making phone calls, I'm gonna go and enjoy breakfast with my mother and her friend because, you never know how long people are gonna be here. You just don't know. And I'll share my father went into the hospital with, something that we didn't even think it wasn't even that big a deal, and he passed away a month later. So, you don't know. I'll say it again, you don't know. So, appreciate those relationships you have with loved ones that you do have that are still alive. And if you can pick up your phone and see a call coming in from mom or dad, you are very, very blessed, and I hope you appreciate and enjoy that because many people don't. I'm one of them that do not. So, I hope this was helpful for you all. Any questions or anything before I go? Anything that you've heard today that, you know, helped you out? If you heard me talking to, this woman, Bessie, if you heard me talking to her, was any of that helpful for you? Have you used of what I shared with you? And then, I'm gonna jet after. Okay. Doesn't seem like it, so I appreciate y'all very much. Again, like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys, find this really helpful, share it with somebody else. If you're agents out there and you know that there are other agents here that you know that are reluctant to pick up the phone and call, shoot them my page, man. Like, have them sit here and just listen to me, and if they find it helpful, then maybe, we can work together. But, that's the goal here, is me to just, kind of we keep connecting with you guys, helping you. So you pick up the phone and boom, the Bessies of the world are gonna list with you. That's the goal. Okay? My pleasure, brother. Hey, bro. For appreciate you, Jacob, man. That's the goal here. Listen, we all call reluctance is a real thing. I had that when I first started years and years and years ago, back when fucking sliced bread was being invented. That's how old I am. So I had it too. But you learn what to say, you learn how to connect with people. Well, I say it all the time, guys, we're just having conversations with people. That's all we're doing. And at the end of the day, if you can really be detached from the outcome and not just like, "I have to get a listing, I have to get a listing." If you can pull away from that and just ask questions to find out what is really important to this seller, what are they trying to accomplish? What's the reason they're looking to sell the property? Like, it's easy, man. You just and then they're gonna feel very comfortable with you, and they're gonna trust you. That's the big thing you're trying to earn here is trust. But it's earned. I say it's not given. They're not gonna give it to you. You have to earn it. Now, I have a big hill to climb with this woman because of what happened with this previous agent. She lied. This woman's a teacher, and she says, "Daniel, I teach my kids every day, don't lie." And this agent lied to her face, and the broker supported it, which is insane too. I'm not gonna say what brokerage it is. I'm not gonna say I'm not surprised, but it is what it is, but it is a prominent brokerage. So for them to deceive and have deception to this seller is a shame, and now I have to overcome that hill of distrust. So this begins the journey of the seller trusting me, okay? I'm gonna build that bridge of trust with her step by step of the way. It's not just gonna come to me because I had a good conversation with her and we built rapport today. No, it's gonna come with more and more and more time we talk. She's gonna feel more and more comfortable with me, and then at the end of it, when we sit down and have a listing appointment, we're gonna list the property. So that's how it goes, guys. So again, just detach from the outcome. Don't go in there looking like I have to get a listing because you're not gonna hear her. I heard her. I understand where she's coming from. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I normally am on for again 2 to 3 hours, but today we're gonna cut it short because I'm gonna have some food with my mom. So appreciate y'all. Love you, and share my channel if you think anybody would benefit from this. And any questions, you guys can DM me or my info. Like I'm on like I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and all that. You can just DM me or even text me. You guys hear me saying my phone number 973-255-8714. That's this phone right here. This is my prospecting phone. So shoot me a message if you guys find this interesting. You're curious about anything that I have going on, coaching, mentoring, all that stuff. All right. Peace and chicken grease.